Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, this insurrectionist, Brendan Hunt, has been found guilty. And don't get excited because the vast majority of them, they're going to let them go. I'm just letting you know. And the ones like Brendan here, you'll be able to count on one hand. You would think, trust me, when it's all said and done and they're all sentenced, you would think only 20 people showed up. That's how light these sentences are going to be. So this came out in the Washington Post, April 28th, 2021. Trump supporter found guilty of threatening to kill members of Congress after January 6th insurrection. So this dude, just like many, went on social media, made a video making threats, and we saw multiple threats on different platforms. They made physical threats of death and bodily harm. And that's how many of them got caught from their own videos that they uploaded. And they're still tracking them down. You know, I saw a story last week where they arrested a few more people. So they are still tracking these people down. All right. Brendan Hunt, a Trump supporter who called for the killings of Congress days after the January 6th insurrection, was found guilty Wednesday of making death threats against elected officials. The jury, who took about 3 hours to reach the verdict, found the comments Hunt made in a disturbing video posted online 2 days after the U.S. Capitol insurrection amounted to a genuine threat to murder lawmakers in Washington. He faces up to 10 years in prison. We know in this society he is never going to get that. Hundreds of people have been arrested following the U.S. Capitol attack, although Hunt did not participate in the riot. His case is believed to be the first of those charged in connection with it to go to trial. The prosecutors in Brooklyn federal court has been seen as a test so far of violent speech. And we saw this. You know, I remember seeing some of the videos over on Twitter. And yeah, they were making all kinds of threats. And I know I'm not the only one that saw those videos. Hunt, 37, was charged with one count of making a threat to assault and murder a U.S. official. He was arrested on January 19th, a day before the presidential inauguration, after the FBI received a tip about his video entitled, "Kill Your Senators, Slaughter Them All." The clip had been posted on BitChute, a hosting site popular with far-right conservatives after the deadly insurrection in Washington. The jury concluded that separate menacing social media posts Hunt made in 2020, including one directed Senator Charles E. Schumer of New York, Democrat, then the Senate minority leader and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and Rep. Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, did not rise to the level of criminality. Hunt's lawyer had argued that the elected officials he targeted were not aware of his comments at the time, and he did not contact their offices or tag the lawmakers' social media accounts in any of his controversial posts, according to testimony and evidence presented during the trial. So what? That don't make what he did okay. You went on social media to threaten to kill people? I mean, what his lawyer said, that don't make what he did okay. The hell out of here. While offensive, his lawyer said Hunt's comments, which made from his home in Queens, were constitutionally protected and not legitimate threats. Well, nobody knows that. Okay? Nobody knows that from listening to a video, whether you really mean it or not. That's irrelevant. The fact of the matter, you put it out there. Get the hell out of here. No. The fact the fact that didn't see any of those posts because he aimed it at them because he sent it to them. That's reason to doubt Hunt's attorney, Letitia, Oliveira. No, that is not. No, it is not. Nobody has time to try to figure out whether a threat is real or not. Hunt's legal team also tried to distance themselves from those who participated in the insurrection. A scene of the total mayhem. No, that was not a mayhem. No, it wasn't. That was complete violence. And don't forget about the excrement that you put all over the Capitol. But these are the same people that love their country, y'all. They love this country. As hundreds of supporters of former President Donald Trump determined to prevent Congress from tallying the Electoral College results, brutalizing police, and stormed into the Capitol. And by the way, they just found another video of Sicknick being attacked. But remember, it was natural causes. Okay. Hunt, by contrast, was a registered Democrat who voted for President Barack Obama before growing dissatisfied with his policies, the defense attorney said. That don't mean nothing. Okay, what does that got to do with the threats he made online? Always trying to soften these people up. Prosecutors said during the trial that Hunt's remarks were specific. He offered detailed descriptions of how he wanted to end their lives, of the people he claimed were complicit in the stealing of the election from Trump. To support the case, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Brooklyn offered evidence that appeared to illustrate Hunt's deeply rooted racism, anti Semitic, and xenophobic beliefs. In the January 8th video message that led to his conviction, Hunt called on followers to return to Washington with weapons on Inauguration Day when members of Congress would be reconvened to put some bullets in their heads. By then, he was angry with Republican lawmakers too for participating in the certification of Biden's victory, and his threat appeared to address lawmakers in general. They're going to come after us, so we have to kill them first, he declared in a video, adding that if anyone watching were to give him a gun, and I'll go there myself and shoot them and kill them. Okay, so his attorney is like, you shouldn't take that seriously. Nobody knows that. And yes, it should be taken seriously. So his defense is really poor as far as I'm concerned. And he got what he deserved. Now, will he get the sentence he deserves? Probably not. Not in America. You can count on somebody like him not getting the appropriate sentence at all, because that's how they do it. Accountability issues is a big thing among people like him. And they do these things, but believe there should never, ever be any accountability. This is why, my people, you never let them come get on the soapbox and preach. They are not in any position to do that to any of us. But let's see how many of them will get an actual sentence. I'm willing to bet just the majority in general won't get anything but a little fine and some little maybe community service or something like that. And trust me, the punishment will never ever fit the crime when it comes down to these folks. You can best believe that. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.